So I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one.
Buddy, okay. Oh.
What's happening, guys? Hope your day's going well. Today we're going to review WeGoHome Subs. No Sacrifice, No Victory, version 2. There she is. We're going to go over the ingredients so you know what you're putting in your body. Go over the effects on this bad boy. If you are new to the channel, you like stuff like that, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you along for the ride. So jumping right into this, they sent me both flavors here. They have a spicy manganata flavor. And just so you know, this isn't bad. So if you ever had manganata, it's just a mango and a pineapple and another fruit that has a spicy kind of peppery kick to it. That's basically what this is. It's you can taste the mango, the pineapple in the background, and it's got a spicy kick to it. The other one is Tiger's Blood here, and if you don't know what Tiger's Blood is, I believe it's coconut, strawberry, and I think it's pineapple. I'm not sure, but it's strawberry and coconut for sure. And just so you know, so this is above good for what they tried to come up with. So the manganata spicy is not just good. It's actually, if you like that flavor and you're familiar with it and the spicy hit, this is like above good. They did a good job with that. The Tiger's Blood, you can taste the Tiger's Blood in the background, but this is a fully stacked formula. And like a lot of you guys know this, is some of these ingredients are really hard to mask. So you have the Tiger's Blood in the background, but it's got a sour, tart type kick to it. So getting that out of the way, jumping into the ingredient profile and the scoops and everything. This is a 1 scoop, 28.8 grams and 20 servings. Not bad. You're going to want to pack flat level the scoop to get about 28 grams. Throw it on a scale to be exact. We've got vitamin B12 at 50 micrograms. Vitamin B12 is a cofactor to GABA, dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. Also helps with DNA repair, nerve function, red blood cell formation as well. Then we have choline from choline bitartrate at 411 milligrams. Choline turns into acetylcholine, which is our learning neurotransmitter in the brain. Then we have potassium at 60 milligrams, and potassium actually helps with nerve signaling across muscle fibers to help with contractions. So when you're in the gym, potassium is used to actually send signals across the myosin and actin fibers that bind together to create a contraction. Then we have sodium at 350 milligrams. Sodium actually sends messages within muscle fibers to release calcium when calcium is needed for your contractions. These are both electrolytes as well, so they're going to help with hydration in the gym. Then we got blood flow and pumps. L-citrulline at 7 grams. This is a vasodilator. Most of you know this. But it also helps increase oxygen production in the body, being a vasodilator, which is going to help with ATP production, because you need oxygen to actually produce and keep producing ATP. So this is going to enhance the endurance effects in the gym, in any pre-workout, and 7 grams is actually really good. Then we got Augmentin Sulfate at 1 gram. Augmentin has been shown to support the release of gonadotropin, releasing hormone, which helps with luteinizing hormone in the testes, which is going to elevate testosterone. It's been shown in studies to help to level and keep testosterone leveled up, especially when your body's under stressful conditions where you're really taxing it. This also controls the 3 forms of NOS, which is eNOS, which is endothelial NOS, iNOS, and nNOS. And this elevates eNOS, suppresses iNOS and nNOS, which is good because those can cause inflammation. And we want the eNOS elevated for the prolonged pumps and oxygen delivery, of course, energy production, a few other things. Green tea extract as cell flow 6. So cell flow 6 is broken down into 16 fractions, with the one being peak 6. And this enhances the eNOS by increasing Cyclic GMP. It helps with endothelial 1 activity. So in the endothelial tissue, if endothelial 1 turns over to endothelial 2, which can cause vasorestriction, this is going to enhance endothelial 1 from changing into endothelial 2. So your vasodilation and your pumps are going to stay around for a lot longer. Cyclic GMP is actually going to initiate carb breakdown, fat breakdown for energy production, and it has some functions as far as, almost sound like I said a bad word, functions as far as creating vasodilation. So a great ingredient, and it's 600 milligrams is the efficacious dose. I don't like any more than that personally. I think 600 milligrams is the sweet spot, so they did a good job. Then we got sea salt at 898 milligrams. This is for our hydration. This is going to help with a little bit of cell swelling. So this is going to help us hold on to electrolytes in the cell. So it's going to keep everything balanced there. So drink a lot of water though. You gotta drink a lot of water on these products here. This also has betaine anhydrous, which is also a water hydration regulator as well. But we're going to get into that. Strength, power, and peak performance. That's where that's in. We got BetaAnine at 5 grams. Unless you guys know how this thing hits, this is for more reps, more sets in the gym. This helps buffer hydrogen, which causes a burn in the muscles, so you can actually push through a lot longer through your reps and your sets. Then we got some malic acid at 3 grams. Body naturally produces this already and uses it to produce ATP in the body, just another pathway. Then we have betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams, one of my favorite ingredients. Mainly this is an osmolite, kind of like creatine, where it helps with bringing water into the cells and helps with hydration in the cells. So this is going to also help with endurance, muscle endurance in the gym. The more hydrated you are in the gym, the more you are hydrated on the cellular level, the longer you can go with your sets and your reps. So these all complement each other here. Then we got inositol. This is nitrogen at 1.5 grams. So nitrogen is an inositol, arginine, and silicate combination. The inositol helps bring these in to on a cellular level, the arginine and the silicate. The arginine is going to create vasodilation, and the silicate is going to help with the integrity and the health of the blood vessels. So it's going to keep them flexible so they don't harden or anything like that. Great combination. Then we got Synactive at 50 milligrams. This creates autophagy in the body. Well, this doesn't create autophagy. This helps with the repair, the functions of autophagy as far as the repair of cells, the removal of old and damaged cells, because if we have damaged cells next to good cells, they are going to damage those good cells. So we want those removed. Training alone will already do this, but this is going to speed up the process and make it last longer throughout the day and after training, help with recovery. Then we have mind and muscle connection, L-tyrosine, 3 whopping grams. This turns into L-dopa, dopamine, norepinephrine, and then epinephrine for cognitive function and focus. And this is also a precursor to the thyroid to help increase your metabolism. Then we have choline bitartrate at 1 whopping gram, choline source. So this is not alpha GPC, and like I said in the other video, I love that they use this because you really feel it in the gym. It's going to produce more energy. And also, as far as the focus and the concentration, this has been shown in studies to actually increase precision and accuracy as far as in your cognitive function, your visual status, as far as like dialing into things there. Then we have the Abromine at 150 milligrams. This is one of my favorite ingredients. Not only it's a small cousin to caffeine, so if you take this on its own, you're not going to get a big whopping kick. But this actually helps with vasodilation. This is a diuretic. This will make you sweat. And this is also going to help with the increase of CAMP in the body as well, which is going to help with more carbohydrate and fat metabolism and breakdown. And if it does tack into Cyclic GMP, it's going to help on top of the already endothelial you hit for the vasodilation. It's going to provide some more vasodilation, which what we want on the vasodilation products is we don't want to get too swole. We don't want to get too tight. We want to be able to still function. But we want that oxygen delivery to the cells as we're training and we're knocking out set, rep, set, rep, set, rep. That oxygen is going to help with that increased ATP production to keep it moving. Then we got some Hypersine A at 20 milligrams. This is actually Hypersine at 20 milligrams, and this is 1% of that is Hypersine A. This blocks an enzyme that degrades acetylcholine in the brain, so it's going to keep it elevated for a longer period of time to help with cognitive function and focus, as you guys know how it hit. Then we got the Flow Energy Complex, caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams, straight caffeine. This blocks adenosine. So we have adenosine receptors in the body, A1 and A2. This blocks adenosine from attaching to those receptors and keeps you awake and alert. Then we got some dicaffeine malate, slow-acting caffeine, 100 milligrams, 75%. So that's going to be slow-acting caffeine. That's actually going to stay around 4 hours or so as it kind of dwindles away. I like that dose. It's not bad. 75 extra milligrams of caffeine, dwindling away. 40 to 50% of that is going to fall in on your workout with the caffeine anhydrous. So you can figure and be training on about 300 milligrams of caffeine, and you can have a little bit left over to come off this thing really well. And you do dial off this thing really well. Then we got some caffeine citrate. So we have a total of 325. 325. We have about 365 milligrams of caffeine. Hope I'm figuring that right. If not, I'll put something down below to kind of make it accurate. And so you hear a ping in a second. You probably already heard it. So I'll put the exact dose down there for you guys if you guys want to look at that. Then we have some absorption, optimizing gut health. We got estrogen at 50 milligrams. Love that dose. It's going to help with the amino acid absorption in this thing. So it's going to actually increase that. I believe it's more than 30% as far as the increase. So it's going to help this stuff digest really, really well. Then we got some BioPremin at 10 milligrams. This is a black pepper extract that actually helps with digestion of other ingredients, vitamins, minerals, stuff like that. So we go home. No sacrifice, no victory. Version 2. How did it do? So you take the scoop, and the beta-alanine starts to come in between 5 and 10 minutes. Depends on what you have in your stomach. And just like with their non-stim pre-workout, it comes in, and it's kind of in between a medium and a medium-high hit. I mean, it hits pretty good. What's interesting is this doesn't hit as strong as their non-stim as far as the beta-alanine. I believe the non-stim is close to a medium-high hit when it came in for me. It was like, okay, what's going on here? And this one hits between a medium and medium-high, but it still has the length. So it hangs around, it comes on, and it slowly dials off. You'll feel it for 30, 45 minutes. So nice beta-alanine hit, not too harsh, not too crazy for those that don't like it. And the energy starts to peak in. So when the beta-alanine actually peaks, I'd say about 12 minutes. I'd say about 15 minutes is when some energy comes in from the caffeine citrate and some of the other ingredients as they're digesting really fast from these digestive agents. And it increases up to about 20, 25 minutes, slowly increasing. And from that point, it's just a slow climb up until about 50 minutes in. And this is a whopping endurance pre-workout. So this is going to get you moving. I sweat my butt off on this thing each time. And what I noticed, just so you guys know, I've been having to drink a lot of water because my workouts, I'm coming drenched. Like I'm sweating. I'm not sweating like I'm taking GBB or something like that, but it's like real sweat. It's not this artificial GBB sweat. I mean, you're moving and causing your body to sweat, and you're metabolizing just everything, and your energy production is just crazy. So the endurance on this thing, the energy on this thing is, I'd like to say it is close to a medium high for a daily, high-end daily driver pre-workout. And some are going to be hit with a medium high on this thing. And it's a smooth energy that honestly is going to last for 2 hours in a gym. So that the Abromine, like the caffeine combination there, it hangs on for a long period of time. So you will knock out a workout. Once your metabolism and you start breaking down fats and carbs for energy, this is just going to have you flying through your workout as far as energy goes. This does provide some really good energy. Cognitive function and focus. This is between a medium and medium high. Cognitive function and focus closer to a medium high. So the focus is greater on this more so than their non-stim, and that's because of the stims in this thing. It steps up the focus, and it's not a nootropic bubble. It's not no stim junkie focus. This is like that focus to get shit done type focus. This really dials you in, and you're just, with the energy production, you're just like knocking out set after rep after rep. It actually really dials you in very well. Nice hitter when it comes to energy and focus, and the pumps on this thing, just like their non-stim pre-workout, it is a well-rounded, little bit of cell swelling, tightness, and vascularity that like hangs with you. So this is not a pre-workout this is not like, they didn't design this for a bodybuilder to try to look huge in the gym or anything like this. They designed this for blood flow and oxygen delivery and ATP production. So you did a very, very good job on this one. I like this one. I like the first version, version 1.5, I think is what they call it. But I really love this one. This one suits me great for a daily driver. No heart racing, there's no yohimbine, there's no alpha yo, so it's smooth, it's healthy, and I feel good after every workout training on this thing. Other than that, this is Dave. I don't think there's anything else I forgot to talk about. I tried to get it all in. I got to go back to work. My timer is going to be going off here in a second. Once again, We Go Home version 2. No sacrifice, no victory. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. We will see you next time on the channel.